I remember you played for the Washington Freedom W League team like 2007, 2008, something like that.
Yep.
When was the last time you did that, and what have you been doing since then?
Well, I played for the Freedom after I went to play abroad in Germany for Wolfsburg team, and when I came back I started playing for the Freedom, so I was there from 2006 to 08, and then from there I went to play on the Maryland Pride, which was a local WPSL team, and then after that I went to a team in San Francisco, which was last summer. So now
you got around a little bit.
So
yeah.
now I'm here.
Okay.
Maryland Capitols.
Sounds good. Okay. Why don't you give me your background, Diana?
I went to university at Albany, graduated in 09. After that, I played for the Maryland Pride as well. I played with Anabel for 2 years, and then the Maryland Pride wasn't around, so then Maryland Capitals came around and I tried out for them.
Okay, well that kind of leads to the next question is you could probably pick a lot of teams to play on. How did you end up with this one?
I like the idea that it was a new team and starting new players and being able to build it from the ground up, and also that it's a local team. I know that there's DC United, and there's a lot of players on that team that I could have played with as well, so it's kind of just a preference choice, and also I'm a coach at American University, so I have a whole lot of things going on during the summer, so I didn't know if I could fully commit to the DC United schedule, so it was kind of a schedule conflict with me and DC United, and that's why I picked Maryland Capitals. So.
Okay, keep it straight.
Yeah.
Same thing with you? Or?
I played for the Maryland Pride, and then this was the next area team, so I thought I'd come out and play with them since I am local, so I wanted to stay around here.
Okay. All right, how's it been so far?
Pretty good. It was hard in the beginning, just kind of getting to know each player. We had a lot of players coming in and out, and we have a big roster, so as far as getting to know players, I know Diana from playing with her in the past, but just a lot of new players on the team, and just getting to know their style and getting to know what type of formation that we can play as a team, and we've been kind of trying different things. But I think we're starting to get in the swing of things, scoring goals and being able to defend as a team better. So I think our team as a whole is getting a lot better.
Okay, and you've got a little bit more of a role as just a player because you're the captain and whatnot, and you seem to be almost a volunteer assistant coach or whatever. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Dave gave me the opportunity to be the captain, which I was honored to do. I was a captain at American University where I played in college, and I feel like being a leader is definitely an important thing. Being able to play at a high level and lead as an example, but also be able to kind of take some of the younger players under my wing and be able to kind of show them the way a little bit and be a good advocate for them. So.
Okay, sounds good. You've got a pretty tough stretch here. I guess I was looking at it's like 4 games in 8 days. Is it really that tough? And if it is, how do you deal with it?
I think it's kind of tough with the back-to-back games since we had a game yesterday. I wasn't actually able to make that game, but the back-to-back games I think are the most tough thing. We had 3 games this whole week, so I think that's a little bit difficult, but because of our roster size, we're able to have a full bench and we have a lot of depth, so if we need subs, they're there, and usually we're able to.
And you were in Pennsylvania yesterday. It wasn't just here and back here again. It was up north of the Mason-Dixon line,
Right, so the traveling is a little bit hard on our legs. I know with last weekend we played up in New York, the team that we're going to be playing today, and it was a 6-hour drive there and back in one day, so we came back the next day. I was pretty tired and our legs were pretty beat, so it does take a toll on your body, but we're able to kind of get through it and make sure that we practice a little bit lighter during that week. So.
Okay. What's your typical week like as far as soccer and fitting it around the rest of your life?
We practice twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that's pretty much our practice schedule. Usually at this level we kind of take it upon ourselves to train on our own on the other days, Monday and Wednesdays, and then Friday's probably just like a light day, and then the games on the weekend, so we usually have 1 or 2 games.
Most of the time.
Yeah. So that's pretty much our full week, and a lot of the players on the team have either full-time jobs or are doing other things too, so it works out because we train in the evening.
Okay, I was going to ask that next. You got anything to add to that? No? Okay. So where are you at in school right now?
Oh, I graduated.
Oh, you're gone already. Okay.
I'm working right now.
you're out in the real world and all that good
Yes.
stuff. Okay.
So, I mean, it works out. The practice schedule, like she said, is from 7 to 9, so I can get off work and come straight to practice.
Okay.
So,
I think the biggest thing is now with there not being a pro league, we obviously don't get paid to play, but we still
Yeah.
all have a passion to play at a high level. So being able to play at a high level with great players, but also fitting it in with our full-time jobs and everything is the main thing, and that's why we picked the Maryland Capitols to play for. So.
Okay, well that's a good lead into my next question. If you had to pick a few players from this team that you should really put a little asterisk around and say these are people to keep an eye on, who would you pick? Besides Diana, of course.
Of course. Let's see. As far as younger players, who would you say? Well, I know Allie and Dejeski, we played together for a long time on the Freedom. I don't know if it's really a star to say let's look forward to, because we're all kind of getting a little bit older, and I don't know what level higher we can go besides the national team, because there is no pro league. So unfortunately, it's kind of a downer for a lot of the local players that had aspired to play at that pro level,
Right.
because it's just not there anymore. And,
Yeah.
and if there was a league where we had, a pro league that was standing right now, I'd say, there's plenty of players that could probably try out and maybe make the team, but it's hard to say,
Okay, you don't want to name any names?
I would say maybe Michelle. I thought she did well at the Wednesday.
What's the full name?
There's a couple of Maryland players. Bailey Bodell, she plays in the back. Also, Churchill O'Connell, she plays in the UVA. She's their goalkeeper.
Right.
Tall. We have a couple of solid players in the back.
Remy's looked pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, Remy's doing pretty well. She's in and out, so she's not here all the time.
Yeah. That's always kind of tough with a team like this.
Yeah.
And I know Emily Jans is officially on the roster, but she's got so many other obligations she hasn't actually shown up
Exactly.
yet.
So she's one to hopefully play with us coming up in the next couple of weeks, but she had a club conflict with coaching and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But yeah, we have a good team and look to win today. So.
Okay. Well, what are your ambitions? What would you consider a successful season?
I would say making it to the playoffs would be great, and probably winning the whole thing if we can. I think when we have our best team out there, we can win. It's just a matter of making sure everybody can make it. And
Getting everybody there all at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I think our aspirations are obviously to make the playoffs and to win it, and possibly go to the premier WPSL next season. So
Okay, yeah, I
that's
know.
the higher up league of the WPSL.
Yeah, I know David kind of wanted to go that way, and then it kind of said, maybe not for a first-year team, whatnot. Yeah. Okay. Any last things you want to say to, local area soccer fans? Get them to come out to the game.
Just come to our games. I mean, we love having the fans and being able to contribute to women's soccer. And even though there's no pro league anymore, we have ex-pro players on our team, and being able to support women's soccer in general. And there's plenty of things to do. We have, face painting and all that. So it's a good time.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sure.